Hello, and welcome to Behind the Strings, where we examine how your favorite marionettes work and live. I'm your host, Lucinda Twinings-Flush, and today I have the distinct privilege of introducing to you my honored guest, an illustrious and storied marionette coming from a long line of familial actors and performers. The phrase, "It runs in the family," was most certainly invented for this particular puppet. Beloved by families and children around the world, my guest is the third incarnation of the treasured character that bears his name. Please help me welcome to the studio, Little Rabbit the Third! Hello, yes. Oh, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so pleased to be sitting down with you. What a treat. Now, before we get started, the very first thing I want to establish is what exactly you would like me to call you today.
Trip.
Trip! Oh! How delightful! Where does that come from? Is that a family nickname, or do most of your friends call you that?
Trip comes from triple, because I'm the third in a line of small but whimsical white rabbits called the Britannia Petites.
Oh.
My grandfather was the first, and my father was the second. And here I am, Trip the third.
Trip, where were you born?
Wormwood Forest, in a little village called Rabbit Town.
And what are your parents' names?
Junior and Beverly.
And they are with us tonight. Yes, there they are. Stand up, Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit. Say hello. Yes, indeed. Now, how many siblings do you have, and what are their names?
I have 3 sisters, May, June, and July.
Tell me about your family. Would you say you are close-knit?
I would say we were close-knit, just like wool.
Oh. Now, what were your interests as a child?
Oh, I like to go to the library, drawing and crafting, and I really loved playing soccer.
Could you share a memorable moment from your childhood?
My favorite thing was spending time with my grandfather. I learned so many things from him. We loved to hop and pick carrots together. Most people don't know this, but my pop-pop was a champion tunnel digger.
Now, normally, I would ask you a question here about your grandfather's profession, but in your case, we have a bit of a family profession, don't we? Let's talk about the little rabbit who wanted red wings. Yes. The little rabbit. A cultural touchstone for many people. Here in this audience, it sounds like. Tell me, Trip, what was your first memory of the show?
Watching my dad play Little Rabbit.
What a lovely memory to pause on. When we come back, we'll discuss Trip's journey on becoming part of the Tom Titchener legacy. Join us next time on Behind the Strings.
Beeswax. Exit. Texas. Mexico. Text. Box. Six. Tax. Tax. Experiment. Toxic. Jukebox? Jukebox. Tuxedo. Axe. Fix. X marks the spot. Stories and fun are some of the treasures we've got.
In the kitchen with Tommy Dog.
Welcome to In the Kitchen with Tommy Dog. Hello, my friends. In Tommy Dog's kitchen today, we'll be making tater tots. My helper in the kitchen today is Mr. B. Hello, Mr. B.
Hello, Tommy Dog.
Oh, it's so nice to have a master chef like yourself helping me in the kitchen with these tater tots.
Well, it's an equal pleasure to be with you as well.
Oh, you're too kind. Who doesn't like some crispy tater tots?
I don't know a single person. Not one.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a childhood love.
Exactly.
Right.
But you know what? It can also cross over to adults as well. So
That's
you,
right.
You never get too old for a juicy tater tot.
Well, they're so easy to make. You'll be having tater tots for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's right.
Doesn't that sound nice?
It does, and don't forget a midnight snack.
Ooh, nobody would say no to a tater tot at midnight.
No one.
Wow.
No one.
Okay, let's get right to it. I see you brought all your professional equipment with you.
That is correct. You know, it's always important, of course, to make sure that you have prepared equipment, of course, for when you are preparing, especially a delicacy like a tater tot.
Oh, like tater tots,
Absolutely,
right.
absolutely. So
And then you also brought this, is that a baster?
that is correct, because you want to be able to have enough moisture on it so that you can get the nice crispy crust. So yes. Yes.
That sounds wonderful.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's see now. I picked up a bag of frozen tater tots from the store. And if you don't mind pouring them out onto the baking sheet.
Here they are.
Okay.
All right. Now,
Actually, they're in the bag over there.
Oh, they're in the bag over here?
Yes, right in that bag.
fair enough. Oh, there they are. It is a good thing that we have.
Yeah, I'm glad you sharpened that up.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Now,
Wow, with such deft.
absolutely. Now, how many should we prepare for today?
Oh, let's put half a bag in there at least.
Half a bag it is. Half a bag it is.
Ooh.
Now look at those. That is our half a bag.
Tater tots hitting a pan is music to my ears.
Absolutely. Now, I'm guessing that we're wanting to give each tater tot their own space so that they can, of course, cook and crisp up the way we want them. Is that correct?
Oh, that's so true, Mr. B.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. Now, let me make sure that each one has their own special little corner of the pan.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's right, because we don't want any to get soggy, to be too crowded. That is perfect. What do you think about that?
Oh, perfect is the word. I would say I would use that word exactly.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, let's see. Do we want to inject them with anything?
You know what? Well, it depends. Do you like, what do you like on your tater tots?
Well, I like a ketchup.
Ketchup?
I like mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Ooh.
Sour cream. I happen to have some sour cream here.
Oh, you know what? Let's try some sour cream.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take our good friend sour cream here, and I'm going to just get our wonderful injector. And we're just going to maybe just do a few of them.
Just a couple of them with some sour cream injection.
Lovely, lovely.
Wow.
So we're just going to just inject just a little bit of sour cream right in that one right there.
Oh, that's going to be
How's that one?
so nice.
It's going to be delicious. We're going to make sure you get that one for
Okay,
sure.
for sure.
And we're going to take just a little bit more of that.
Okay.
And let's see. Let's just get a few more. And we're going to inject it right there.
You could inject a little sour cream right into my mouth if you like, Mr. B.
Oh, you know what? Since you asked, let's just go ahead and get our little fella here.
Oh, it's always good to sample before you cook
Absolutely.
anything too full.
You should always taste your ingredients right there. How's that, my buddy?
Oh, that's
there you go.
very nice.
There you go. Oh.
That's why you wear the apron.
That is exactly right. That's
Right.
exactly right.
Okay.
So I think we've got enough of our sour cream there.
Let's just pop these into the oven at 400 degrees.
400 degrees.
For 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes. Fair enough.
Or until they're golden brown.
Absolutely. Now, say goodbye.
Oh, yes,
This is
goodbye.
This is the last time we'll see them this way.
Okay. Yeah. Now, some people like their tater tots with a little softness. I prefer mine extra crispy.
You know what? I feel the same way.
Okay, let's turn that heat way up to 400. And set the timer for 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And away we go.
Okay, we'll be right back in 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Ooh, I think they might be ready. Let's pull them out and see.
I think you're right. We'll always want to be cautious when pulling out a hot item out of an oven.
Very good, Mr. B. That's safety first.
Safety is first. Ooh, my goodness. Look at that. Can you smell that, Tommy dog?
Oh, they turned out perfectly.
Oh.
Wow.
That aroma. Can you smell that?
Oh,
my
it's,
goodness.
it's heaven.
Yes, it is. I wish that you could sense this right here. You know what? You know, we always want to be sure, so let's just maybe check the internal temp.
See if they're ready.
That's right. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
20.
Oh,
Is that what you want?
that's perfect.
That's right. That's perfect.
Oh, good.
All right. Lovely.
Oh,
lovely.
that's so nice. Those are just about ready to eat.
Absolutely.
That's about all you have to do to make tater tots.
I would agree.
Yeah, I told you they were easy. Now, the fun part comes in how you serve them.
Ooh.
Here's a plate I've already put together.
Okay.
Look. Oh. Now,
Look at that.
right here is a tater bot.
A tater bot. I love that.
And look down there.
What's this here?
A gator tot.
A gator tot. Oh
Right.
my goodness. And you use chopsticks to do that.
Little toothpicks, that's right.
Oh, toothpicks, of course.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to do that?
Oh, not long at all.
Oh, wow.
You can just use your imagination. You can make anything out of tater tots.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Next time you're in the kitchen, make your family some fun tater tot creations. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
In the kitchen with Tommy Dog.
Greetings and welcome to this installment of A Heart to Give. My name is Ivan Epperson and I am a member of the Puppet Relations and Donations Committee for Wish and Chair Productions. And today we have the lovely Carol Ann Bailey, who will be talking about her donation to the Nashville Public Library Wish and Chair Productions. Thank you so much, Ms. Carol Ann, for joining us today. Now, Carol Ann, talk to us a little bit about your introduction to puppetry. Was it with shadow puppets? Was it with hand puppets? Where did it start for you?
I started with puppets when I was probably 5 or 6 with hand puppets. And there were hand puppets that were available to purchase. And I probably got one for Christmas or my birthday, or I begged somebody to buy me one. I don't remember exactly the order, but that's where it got started. And so this is a box of the original hand puppets that I still have. This one, people may remember this character, Howdy Doody. He was a big puppet, but they sold this little puppet so that each child could have their own Howdy Doody. And so I have a Howdy Doody, and I also found that there were cereal boxes that sent puppets. So I have in here both Snap and Crackle. I think that's Snap and Crackle. I didn't have Pop for some reason. I don't know why, but I only had Snap and Crackle. Probably because they ran out or something, and that's all that they had. But those were the little puppets. And with 2 puppets and with Howdy Doody, you could make a show, because you could talk to each other and they could play games with each other and all that. So we had Howdy Doody and I had Snap and Crackle. Somewhere along the way, I got one of the nasty birds, Heckle and Jekyll. And that's Heckle or Jekyll. I'm not sure which that one is, but that was another one that you could buy or somebody would give it to you. Along the way, probably about the time I was 9 or 10, I started making my own puppets. Now, I do not think this is a wonderful puppet. It's not the best puppet in the world, but it is a duck. One can tell it's a duck. And it's fabric that we had around the house and a sock. And I made my own puppet with felt hands, because these were all felt hands too. So I learned how to make a puppet from the other puppets. I even made a nurse's outfit. I'm not sure for what puppet it was supposed to be for, but I just have the nurse's shirt. Later, I found some kits that you could make an owl puppet like this from a kit, and it gave you the felt, and it gave you the eyes and the material for the beak and the flap at the tail feathers. And that was a lot of fun too, because you got to make it, but you didn't have to think it all up for yourself. So that was another kind of hand puppet. And then later, they had some really pretty sophisticated puppets that were like molded like this horse. And that was a lot of fun to play with as well. So I got a few of those. I didn't have very many of them, but I got a few of those. And then you could make stories up between the characters and the horse. And sometimes if you had 2 people, one of the characters could actually ride on the horse. You could make up a lot of stories that way.
Well, we can't say enough about all of these beautiful puppets and your heart to donate them to the much larger collection here at the Nashville Public Library. Carol Ann, you are a special, lovely woman, and we so greatly appreciate your tender care of these puppets over the years. And please know that we will do the same as they join our much larger puppet family. Thank you.